Hey fam, Alexxa here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Designing Women series, and this time with season 2, episode 1, titled Howard the Date. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this particular episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon. The link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, it's completely fine. You can support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and joining a membership program. So without any further ado, let's get into our episode. Okay.
Charlene, is there some special reason you put all these old magazines on my desk?
Oh, yeah, I was cleaning out the storeroom and I started reading some of them. I marked the articles that made me mad.
And why are you giving them to me?
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd call the editors.
For what?
You can do that sort of thing a lot better than I can.
You mean you actually want me to call these magazines in New York?
Why?
Well, yeah, why not? Article, they're writing about all the Southern presidential candidates and the New South and how being from there now is a lot more palatable to the rest of the nation. And how things have improved since many people who live there now were neither born nor educated there.
Can you believe that?
Damn.
I mean, how insulting can you get?
I mean, can you imagine that magazine saying that about New York City and getting away with it?
Well, let's face it, most people think that anybody with a Southern accent is stupid. They're still watching Dukes of Hazzard reruns because they don't want to believe that Billy Bob can talk good.
Who's Billy Bob?
Never mind.
Well, I understand your point, but the truth is, some of us are hicks.
And just how do you define Hicks?
I'll tell you what a hick is. A hick is somebody who lives on a rural highway that has a sign out in their front yard that says VCR rentals and live bait.
What does that mean?
Guess it means you can drive up and get a cassette of Top Gun and a bucket of Minnows.
Yes. I'm calling about an article that was in your August the 4th issue. Oh, no one is in yet? Well, I'd just like to leave a message then, please. Just say that Julia Sugarbaker called from Atlanta. You know, the one that burned.
Who?
We've rebuilt since the war, and it's actually quite pleasant down here. Some of us are even managing to hold down jobs and find our way home at night in spite of being born and educated here. And I'd like to elaborate on that point if someone will just be so kind as to call me back. 404-555-8600. Thank you.
That was good. I like that. Well, hi, Howard. How are you? Oh, isn't that nice? How long are you going to be here? Wait, Howard, just a second. Hang on. Our other line's ringing. Just a second. You're never going to believe who this is.
Howard.
You heard me say that, but you'll never guess Howard who. This is just absolutely incredible.
Howard Hughes.
No, silly. Howard from the Love Boat. Remember the cruise we went on? The little guy with the nosebleed?
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, what does he want?
I'll tell you what he wants. He's looking for me.
Why you?
He followed me all over that ship like a lovesick puppy. Well, don't tell him I'm here, Charlene. Tell him I've moved out of state.
Howard, if you're looking for Suzanne, she's moved out of state. Suzanne Sugarbaker.
Ooh.
You don't remember her? Mary Jo? Yeah, she still works here, I think. Howard, just a second. Let me check on that. We've expanded our personnel recently. Mary Jo, he's looking for you.
No.
Yes?
No. I don't want to talk to him. I don't have anything to say to him. Let him talk to Julia.
It's too late. He's out front.
What? You get here so fast.
I don't know, Mary Jo. He's so loaded down with tissue. Maybe the wind blew him here.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, shoot. Julia, I need you to say that I've got to run an errand for you real soon and make it sound real important, okay?
Hello!
Howard, so nice to see you. We were just talking about you.
I'll bet.
How'd you get here so fast? We just hung up.
Well, I was just down the block. I was calling from a payphone. I always do that when I'm going to see a woman, otherwise they try to escape.
Ooh.
Well, we understand that you're here visiting your parents.
Yes, that's partially true, but I'm also here for my class reunion. I went to school right here in Atlanta. This one will be 15 years.
Oh.
Oh, Mary Jo, I almost forgot. I need you to run that errand for me by noon.
Oh, what a shame. You know, gee, I just got here. Do you mind my asking? Is it important?
Yes, it is. She has to take some oxygen to my mother at the nursing home.
Oh, well, I can take you. My car's right outside. It's a Trans Am. It's got flames painted on the hood. As a matter of fact, I bought it from a hood.
That's okay. I've decided not to go now. You can wait till tomorrow, right, Julia?
Oh, sure. You can just open a window or something.
You guys are running a scam on me, aren't you?
Yes, a little bit.
What makes you think that?
Well, just women have a way of giving each other little signals when they want to get rid of me.
Gee, it's just been great seeing you again.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, I guess it's time to ask the big question. Will you go with me to my class reunion?
Lord, why me? I hardly know you.
I know, I thought that's why maybe you would go.
Well, gee, I really appreciate it, but I date someone.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I promise I'll never bother you again. This is a one-time deal. I mean, you are my ideal woman. You've got everything. You're great looking, you're funny, you're sweet, and I've just been waiting to stick it to those people for such a long, long time.
Oh, you have to say yes now.
Just going about this all wrong. I mean, going to a high school reunion with me isn't going to change your life.
Look, just don't say no yet, please. Just promise me you'll think about it. Oh, and I insist on paying you. Yes! Not that would obligate you to anything besides a date. However, I would make the check out for more if you just told them that you had sex with me. But you'd only have to say that to certain people I have on a list.
Howard, I don't want your money.
You'd be my date for free?
Yes, of course. I mean, if I was going to be your date, but I can't really. I mean, it's nuts.
Well, I guess I'll just shift over to Plan B.
What is Plan B?
Plan B is I kill myself.
Oh, that's not a good threat to give, but you know.
I've told him 100 times I can't go to the reunion.
You have to
Won't
go.
Take no for an answer.
Well, no wonder. You had lunch with him. You're still encouraging him.
What kind of a person would hold a thing like that over your head? Furthermore, who is Howard?
Oh, remember Julia? He's that little guy from the cruise with the nosebleed. He dropped by here a few days ago.
I know that.
That's not what she means.
Charlene, but who is he? I mean, we don't even know this person. Mary Jo's taking him to lunch, and his life is in our hands.
What does Howard do for a living?
He is a domestic engineer. He designs things like can openers.
You'd think he could make some kind of little nose guard for himself.
Well, I've got to give him my final answer by 4 o'clock.
Your final answer. You told him no 50 times.
Yeah, I know, but at lunch he kind of started crying a little. I mean,
That's a
I
beautiful
think he was crying. It
dress.
was hard to tell with all that tissue stuck all over his face, but I think he was crying. I was just thinking about this time in 7th grade.
It's a beautiful
You know,
dress on Mary Jo.
I was just at that gangly, awkward time when you're all teeth and ears. Remember that stage?
No.
How about all teeth and knockers?
Mary Jo.
It's just a joke. Anyway, I'll never forget how that felt. I was so humiliated. Nobody asked me to the Valentine's dance. Y'all ever feel like that?
Oh, I did. I was about a foot taller than every boy in my class. Nobody'd nominate me for queen of anything because they were afraid they couldn't reach me to crown me.
Howard, you weren't supposed to come until 4.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to apologize.
Why are you apologizing, Howard?
Well, whoop, got another one. Come on in. Kind of like a feeding frenzy. Women could just smell it when a man's about ready to put his guts out on the table.
I thought we did that already, Howard. There's more?
Yes, I also wanted to say goodbye.
Goodbye. I thought the reunion was Saturday.
Well, it is, but I've decided not to go.
Because of me?
No, because of me. But all of a sudden, I don't care anymore what the class of 72 thinks about me. I've blown this thing way out of proportion because I wanted to impress a bunch of people who've been putting me down since grade school.
Aww.
I guess it's just been a lifelong dream to show them. And not just for me, but for all those kids everywhere who couldn't make the cut. Football, basketball, cheerleading, band.
Band? You knew someone who couldn't make band?
Sometimes in my dreams, I can see myself making that fourth quarter touchdown and they're just chanting my name. Well, Mary Jo was going to be my touchdown. But I realize now that's just a lie. The kind of lie people invent to hide their own inadequacies. And the truth lies buried somewhere deep within each of us. I mean, that's
Why
the
don't
great
they all
number,
go
isn't
with
it?
him?
That's what makes us all the same. The big man on campus and the creep. As long as I know that I'm not what they think, what difference does it make?
I knew this boy, Joe Rifkin. He had very bad stuttering problem. All the kids were always laughing at him. And then he was killed in Vietnam. Oh, that's so sad.
This has got me thinking about Marvin Sellers. He always wore clear fingernail polish and a scarf on his head. Somebody beat him up every day. When I think of the pain that kid went through.
You know, I've never told anyone this before, but, you know, my parents didn't have the money to buy me a formal for my senior prom. And Mama was having Virgil at the time, so she couldn't make me one. So Daddy went to Corning, this town about 30 miles from Poplar Bluff, and he bought me a dress at a secondhand store. It was mint green. It was beautiful. I didn't know where it came from until I went to the prom, and Carol Belford's rich cousin from Corning was there. She told everyone that it was her old dress. I never told Mama or Daddy, but I wanted to die. I just wanted to die.
If we only realized how much we hurt each other when we're young.
I mean, wouldn't it be great if everyone just once in their life could walk out on a stage and get a 5-minute standing ovation? You know, or sometimes I've even thought you could have like a little applause box, you know, keep it on your dresser. I mean, Howard, you're an engineer, you could make one, you know, and then anytime you're down, you know, you could just open it and stand there and listen to all the cheering and bravos.
Yeah.
Aww.
Cheers and bravos are important, aren't they?
Are they all gonna go with him? That's what I would do. Yay! Oh, I love that.
I knew I shouldn't have come to this reunion.
Why?
In a weak moment, I felt sorry for Howard, but this can only cause trouble. I can already feel the wives getting mad at me just because their husbands are staring. Oh, hey, Julia, want to get a call at the bar? Julia, what's the matter with you?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking, I can't believe I'm at a class of 72 high school reunion with 250 people I've never seen before in my life, accompanied by a man I met on a singles cruise. I mean, somewhere along the way, my life has gotten off course.
I'm crazy about him, we all are.
We?
Yeah, that woman he's with right there and those 2 women over there.
What are you, all related to Howard or something?
Oh, no, we date him. Sometimes one at a time, sometimes as a unit. Just depends on his mood.
Ooh.
So who's this guy coming towards us?
I don't know, it's hard to... Oh, no, it's Doug Luttrell. I hate this guy's guts. He drove a Jag in high school, and he was always making fun of my name.
Hey, Erpeb! How's it going, guy? You're looking swell. Oh, got you some new Kleenex and everything.
Yeah. How you doing, Doug? Let me introduce you to one of my dates. This is Mary Jo Shively.
How do you do?
One of your dates. That's very funny, Ed. A guy like you's got to have a sense of humor.
I want to introduce you to one of Howard's oldest and dearest friends, Doug Latrine.
Luttrell.
Yes,
These
that's
are
true.
Howard's other dates, Charlene, Suzanne, and Julia. Hi.
Okay, I get you rented him, right?
Are you implying that we look rented?
No, I didn't mean that.
Well, then what did you mean?
Well, you have to admit it's a little unusual.
Well, Howard's a very unusual guy. Aside from dating 4 women at the same time, he has a very exciting design job with a top engineering firm in Cincinnati. He's changing the face of tomorrow. What do you do, Doug?
Ooh.
Well, I sell tires.
Aww.
That must be very interesting.
It is.
Aww.
You'll excuse me.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, Doug.
You guys are great.
Wait, is that his name? Doug Latrine?
Oh, sure. I like Atlanta in the winter, but next year I think I'll take my girlfriend skiing.
We've created the ego that ate Atlanta. I've about all of this reunion I can take. Somebody's got to get me home.
Julia, we can't leave now. Think how it would look for Howard.
Charlene, I don't care anymore how it looks for Howard. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. This is probably the oddest thing that I have ever done, especially for somebody I don't even know.
Well, I'd think you could act a little happier that we're making Howard's dream come true. I mean, the other day you were so touched you cried.
Yes, but it's been hard to maintain that emotional bond with a person who, for the past 2 hours, has publicly referred to me as one of his chicks.
Well, it's certainly the nicest thing I've ever done. I'm torn. I mean, I like to get credit for the good deeds, you know, but on the other hand, I'd just die of humiliation if anyone found out I'd been out on a date with 3 other women and a dork. Look, Mary Jo, you're the lead person in this harem. Why don't you go over there and get Howard, your boyfriend, and tell him we want to go home?
Really
I like that she's the lead of the harem.
Let me illuminate it for you a little differently, if I may. How's that? Well, I have had, shall we say, my way with all of them.
Okay, Howard. That's it. Let's go.
Oh, Mary Jo, baby, I didn't see you standing there.
I am not your baby. It is after midnight, and you just turned into a frog. Let's go.
You see what I mean? Guys, she can't wait to get me home.
You are going to be punished.
Ooh, I love it, I love it. See you in 10 years.
Y'all created a monster.
Magazine?
No, we didn't. And with Howard and everything, I forgot all about it.
Ditto.
So did I. Maybe Howard was right. Maybe Southerners and nerds, as you all would call them, have something in common. So long as we know we're not what they think we are.
Mm-hmm.
What difference does it make?
Well, speaking of Howard, this package is from him.
Just one?
Yes, why?
Is it the applause thing?
He'd send us each a gift. You know, at least a small little piece of jewelry.
Suzanne.
This is the applause
Guy who
thing?
designs can openers. He can't afford to send small pieces of jewelry. It's card say.
Dear Charlene, Julia, Suzanne, and especially Mary Jo. I'm sorry if I was obnoxious. I was drunk with glory. Hope you like the enclosed. I designed it myself.
It
You
is.
were my inspiration.
It's gonna be the
Thanks
box.
for giving me my touchdown. Now here's your standing ovation. Love, your date, Howard.
Aww. That is so sweet. All right, fam. We just finished watching season 2, episode 11 of Designing Women, titled Howard the Date. I like the continuity. I like that we're getting back. We're seeing a character that we've already seen before from the cruise episode, from the cruising episode. So it was the one with the constant nosebleed that was talking to Mary Jo at one point, and then he found out one of the 2 girls ended up dating or hooking up with him. So now he's back because he was born and raised in Atlanta and is going to his 15th year high school reunion. Has any of you gone to your reunions? Because I don't think I've been to one of mine. Like, I know I was invited to, I think, was it a 5-year? I think I was invited to the 5-year, but I was in college in a different city or a different province completely. So I didn't go. And then since then I changed my email address. So I don't even know if they have my contact information. And I'm not part of the, like, I've never signed up for the alumni stuff because I don't really care. So high school was great. It's just that I never really cared to, these things never appealed to me necessarily, or the thought of them have never appealed to me. And, also, I live in a different city, so having to travel to go back, it doesn't seem fun to me having to do all that extra stuff. So I've never been to a reunion. Have any of you guys been? How is it? How is it reminiscing? Do you feel similar to Howard, where you feel like you have to have elevated in some way, or whether because people thought you were going to become something and you're not totally there, or that people did not really notice you and then now you want to be noticed? Or is it just that you just kind of want to be able to, see your friends from way back when and hang out? Let me know, because I've never had that experience. I don't think I ever will, really, because like I said, it's not really something that I've ever looked forward to, but I would love to hear your stories about your reunions and stuff like that. So, because I could see the appeal. It's not for me, but I could see the appeal. But so then he wanted to have a date because, he was a little bit of a nerd in high school, and he wanted to be able to show that he's not what they thought that he was, and wanted to have Mary Jo as his date, and then ended up getting all 4 of them as his date, which was very, very cute. Of course, he turned into a little tyrant, but that's okay. Sometimes people get drunk with power, and that's what happened. But I love the fact that he thanked them by bringing Charlene's idea to life, which was the box of applause. And that is adorable. And it's a great way of being able to thank them and a nice little memento for them to always remember what they did for him. So I really enjoyed this episode. It was really nice. I missed Anthony though. I really did. Like I love him. I love the energy that he brings. So I do hope that he's less of a guest star and more of not recurring, but because he is a recurring character. Sorry, I said guest star, but I meant recurring. But I hope he just becomes like part of the core group, like you see him on every episode, like you see all of the other four. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys did too. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah! Bye for now.